Hello everyone, today I want to have a look at the NITRO ICO, which is about to finish. Like 14 hours is left, but the guys raised more than $2.5 million, and that is pretty exciting. One Ethereum is 800 NOx, and straight away I would like to say about that you can claim airdrop. It is pretty decent airdrop if you're holding such coins as Skin Coin and some other Decentraland, D-Market, and some other coins which are in gaming industry. Then you they made a screenshot of Ethereum addresses on 23rd, I believe, like recently, 2-3 days ago, of Ethereum addresses, and 10,000 first who have applied will be able for the airdrop. So this is pretty interesting thing. You also should definitely join the NITRO token Telegram, a little bit less than 2,000 people, as the team is pretty responsive and you can ask all the questions. But let's have a look what they're doing. And this is, by the way, not financial advice, this is just for educational purposes, guys. There is an introduction video in here of what are they doing. Basically this is a platform.
The video games market is
for video games, for developers. Like there are a few issues. First of all, like video game industry is more than $100 billion, and it's just growing year to year. I just saw crazy amounts of money that it will be huge industry. Now it's way more than movie industry in Hollywood, that by 2020 it will be huge. So first, there are some issues with this industry. First, there is no incentives to actively participate in industry development. So basically the developers will be developing games on NITRO. They will be able to talk with gamers straight away and ask their opinions, what they want in the game, so they can gamers can give their advices and in such way improve the game. It is really hard for the games to raise their funds, and NITRO will help with that, because as I read in a white paper, if I'm correct, percentage will be taken from the raised capital, and 60% will go to the token holders, so it will benefit long-term holders of the token, and 40% will go to the development of new games to be developed. So it's really hard to benefit from the industry growth, as it's really harsh market, and increase surely connecting with the audience, and NITRO will have a huge audience, because as they say, they're already backed up. First of all, they're backed up by Fatfish, venture builder, and based on blockchain fund, which is also interesting. There is an article about iCandy network, and they're backed up by iCandy Interactive Limited, which is a company listed on Australian Security Exchange. And as I read, they will have about 300 games after the ICO will come live, after ICO will finish and they will release the platform. There will be already lots of games. They've been featured on CNBC, Bloomberg and Yahoo, and the team is pretty decent. Keen by Lowe's director, CEO of Fatfish Internet Group, which is publicly traded, chairman of iCandy. He listed 5 tech companies, and he finished Oxford University, I believe. There is his LinkedIn account. And the guys are mostly from iCandy, and this is pretty huge company. They got Philip Lord, over 20 years of experience working in the equity and debt capital market, and they got a couple advisors in here. Definitely read their white paper, guys. It's like a must. And so a couple benefits for everybody. So there will be better access of funding, feedback channel, they say, like between gamers and producers of games. So NITRO will be like a platform for launching the games. So far, I believe there is hardly any working project as such platform. So for the gamers, they will be participating in the game development process. Safe and secure transactions. For publishers, there will be reduction of cost of outreach, and both connection with developers and gamers. And for financials, better coach of game sentiment and more integrated with various stakeholders. So there is how this economy is worked. Pretty much as I told, it is like 60% of revenue share received by NITRO in the NOx will be purchased on the exchange and converted to the, there will be 2 coins like NOx dollar, which will be like in dollars equivalent, which will be $1 for that coin, and that will be NOx itself, and has right to the balanced allocation of fund by using up to 40% of revenue share for marketing and operational costs, and it will happen every 3 months over the next 5 years. So this is definitely something interesting, and they say that the token should be really liquid because of constant flow. The revenues received from both the gamers that are funded by NITRO, as well as the revenue collected from whoever developed the games. Definitely go through their news channel, like they're releasing frequently. They raised $2 million on pre-ICO itself, and about another $600,000 on the ICO. And their first cryptocurrency backed up by public companies supported by video games. That's what I told, because the background of co-founders is really impressive. And in the gaming industry, as I mentioned, there is a little bit less than 350 million gamers. So this is something really to think about, what kind of economy it could be like in 1 to 3 years. This is definitely a kind of coin you need to hold, but again, this is not financial advice, this is just for educational purpose. Definitely go to their Twitter and follow. They got incredible 12,000 followers on their Twitter account, and white paper is an English version, I believe it's Chinese, Japanese. So they got full white paper, 1-pager overview. This is something really to go to, always something great to have. And first of all, there was 25% bonus, so this is not end of the world. Once it will hit big exchanges, I believe the token will quite rise, and for long term it's definitely a good investment. If you're worried and like you shouldn't hustle about few percentage catch it on the market. And they got also a full white paper and a bridged white paper. It's 43 pages of white paper with different tables and graphics. It's pretty understandable for most of the people, and they're describing the market itself, how promising is the project, and other things as well. So this is a must read. You still have like 15 hours. I know it's Christmas. Merry Christmas everyone, and happy blockchain year. Yeah, this is definitely one to go. And in April 2019, the marketplace network will be live, and in November marketplace will be live. So it's like not that far long, and this is something really to think about investment. And they got here a bridged white paper as well. This is a little bit more about the numbers, about the economy itself of gaming. And yeah guys, it was pretty much about the NITRO project for today. If you like the video, hit like, subscribe and comment this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.